All right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him open was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon, dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters on the UFC's roster.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cucuy can do it.
He can do it.
All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Habib Nurmagambetov, and this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagambetov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Habib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Man, I'm nervous, and I think rightfully so. Habib Nurmagambetov versus Tony Ferguson, truly a dream matchup for fight fans. I know you don't normally call fights involving your teammates, and you're not going to miss this one.
I was not going to miss this one, John, and we've been teased with it so many times that we're finally here, and we are like kids on Christmas morning. Hurry up, let's go.
I'm Jewish.
Oh, my bad.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Beautiful punch.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Back to the feet now. Check that kick as well.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And he landed the right hand there. Trying for a submission here.
Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, reversal here.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds in the very first round. For the winner by submission, Habib, the Eagle, Nurmagambetov.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you